Hey guys, how's it going? Um, Damn, I should have never took my nails off, but they started growing, and I was just like, I'm gonna go natural. Nah. So, straight into the topic, because we ain't got no time to bullshit. You know what I mean? So, um, today we are going to be talking about spirituality. My favorite topic. I could go on for days about this. Um, I was going to not do this video just because I didn't feel like I was ready before, and I didn't really feel like I possessed I didn't have it in me to do it. Like, I felt like I was still like pretty much learning at the time, and we're forever learning. But there comes a time where you could, share your jewels, give them out, as always. But it's like, hold on, a second. Sorry. But it's like sometimes you just need to wait on it, because people be so quick to give out information and share what they learn, and that's beautiful. But get all the facts first, because it's gonna be very contradicting, and that's what people are making religion. Religion too, but spirituality. They're mixing the two. Religion and spirituality are two completely different things, okay? It is two completely different things. Um, but yeah, people mess up spirituality with their perceptions and all this other things. I mean, it's really good that you're sharing knowledge and wanting people to be woke and things like that. And it's just really complicated for like beginners, because these people are like, oh wow, like this is how spirituality is, and this is what, how can you be positive all the time, and blah blah blah. And it's just, people don't understand the half to spirituality. It is not just about flow, it is not just about positivity, it is not just about love. You have to love that hate. How can you know love when you don't know hate? And this is why we gotta dig into this spiritual shizbit. So, let me stop cursing, because my dad watches my vids and he's like, you curse too much, you curse too much. Whatever. Um, yes, so what is spirituality? Right? Spirituality is pertaining to or affecting the human spirit or soul, opposed to material things, which basically is like living your spiritual experience, which is your feelings and emotions, and how you go about this life, and who you are, how you growing yourself to be, what you wish to be. I wanted to talk about this topic because a lot of people are interested in hearing this out. Like, I get a lot of people ask me or send me messages or emails or whatever about my crystals, and how is it being this way, being spiritual. And then the people that are going about it, they're like, it's so hard to be positive, and then they're just losing their mind, and they're like, my God. And it's just like, chill, you got this, you got this. Okay? So this is such a big topic because I wrote so much stuff down, but it's not in order, so that's why I'm like, right? I have like this thing going on right here, and it's like, You gonna hold me or no? And the crazy part is that, what is that? The crazy part is that a lot of people, like, it's like over time. I didn't start taking spirituality seriously until like 2 years ago. And ever since then, spirituality went to a launch. And I feel like that is so beautiful because people are actually starting to love themselves. And we don't have that much. I mean, we see it every day through our clothes, through how we talk to people, how we treat people, and it all comes out of this. Like, you may see, oh, so how does that show that you don't love yourself? I could wear flashy clothes. I want you to accept me. No, that's me talking to you. That's me talking to myself. That's me telling me, yo, Micah, I want you to love me. But of course, I'm not going to listen to myself because it's all this other stuff that blocks you from wanting to be yourself, that blocks you from wanting to love yourself, from wanting to appreciate yourself. Like how they bash people who are thicker and they want to put up these skinny toothpick models like we look like that. You know what I mean? So, not that there's nothing wrong with skinny women. I love my toothpicks. You know what I mean? They're my everything. But what people don't understand is that it's not about, you know, like all of this flashy stuff and getting your butt done and things like that. And then you have these thick girls coming to bash the toothpicks. What's up? That's not the way. That is not how we love each other. Aight? So how to live your personal spirit, right? How are you going to move forward in this from now to here? And that is finding the things that you like to do. Like, you know, you go out and, you know, you find out the things that you like about yourself. Because you could tell me very, very little things about yourself that you like. But then you give me this long list of stuff that you don't like and your pet peeves and things that you hate, things that you dislike. You can't tell me anything that you like about yourself? That's insane. So, I would start with that, pretty much. Or things that you've been interested in, or things that you've been looking at lately that have came across to you. You go and you search it up. What does this mean? Or what does that mean? Or how can I go about this or that? And you go and you look for it, and you find little things that are like that you could do. You find hobbies that are things that you enjoy doing, and then you start realizing certain things about yourself. You start, oh wow, like there isn't really a type of person, but oh, I like this, and oh, like this is cool, and it starts looking interesting, it starts looking fun, and then you're like into the groove of yourself, and you're starting to get to know yourself, and then you're positive, right? The universe sees that. They see that you are being positive. Oh wow. I see you're trying to grow. Right? And then they bring an issue down to the surface, and you're tested. You are tested to see. When you start to be yourself, it's like you are interrupting lives. And not that you're being detrimental because you're being yourself, but the fact that people see, oh, you're on this wave. Like when people, like when I started doing the things that I enjoyed, you know, because I got this from, well, my mom actually. She is really good with this, but it's like when I started to get to know myself, a lot of people did not like that. Like I lost my best friend, which was crazy because like so many things was happening. I just wanted her to like listen. Like I'm going through all these things and like you're never there to like be there. You know? So it's like things manifest in very particular ways, which is why when people be like, oh, when people see you doing good, they want to cut you off or think you fake. You're doing you, and you cannot repel. You cannot go back to that because you know what? It's always going to be there. It's always going to be a situation that is going to have you fall back because you know what? You're going to be constantly learning and constantly being tested. And the more you move forward, the stronger you get, and the stronger that the situations, excuse me, that used to pull you back are no longer pulling you back. You're moving even faster. So it's more or less you just standing in your truth, standing in your personal power, and knowing yourself. And that comes with loving yourself. That is you building your foundation just right there. Just by you able to stop all of those toxic habits and all of those other things, you know, like you just want to move forward and be better. But because everyone thinks that, oh, you just gotta cut everything out completely. That is not what I mean. Please do not think that way. Excuse me. Another ad, and I'm tired of this. What is it? Oh, yeah. So it is not a walk in the park. There are gonna be some times where you feel alone. There are gonna be those times. There are gonna be those times where you feel yourself down. But that's what solitude. You need to feel the energy of yourself. You need to be able to sit with yourself, and that's with learning yourself. That's what to learn what you like and to learn the things that you want to get into and to learn all these, you know, all different types of avenues in yourself, and then you express yourself. You know what I mean? It's like, which is, I go back to the thing I was talking about before, when people learn spirituality and they're not really like there to know all the info, to know all the basics is what I want to get at. And it's like their perceptions aren't too great, or it's still judgmental, or like when they be talking about us vegans and be saying that we come at everybody that eats meat, right? It's like that. Like, oh my God, like you need to wake up. Like, wasn't you just unwoke? Wasn't you just asleep? Wasn't you just doing all this bad stuff? You know what I mean? So it's like, you have to watch that, you know? You need to understand to understand. So when you see all this stuff about yourself, it's like, dang, I was like that. And like, it's just all of these things that just pop up that you just have to be like, wow, and embrace it and love it, because you're changing. And that's the step, that's the progress. That is spirituality. That is living your personal legend. I like to say personal legend. I think that I'm sorry, guys. That is like, that's you right there. That's you learning. And people want to be this higher person so fast that you're not going to get there until you're dead, honey. Because it's like Final 11 Dawn. When you ascend, you know what I mean? It just goes so much deeper than that. But I'm not trying to get there. But you will forever be learning. You will forever be grasping knowledge. And you, of course, means something. You bring something to this world for a reason. Your personal power. And that's living your truth, right? Because just like in every religion, you are an expression of God, right? We all have God in us. So you are living this person that you want to be innately. So everything that you have this passion for, like, yo, I like that. And like, you don't really go and pursue it and things like that. That is something that's you, that interests you. What is God? Right? God is the creator. If we have all God within us, then that's God. That's me. I like that. Okay, my God. Alright, I'm sorry. But yeah, I cannot express self-expression, self-validation, self-love, self-solitude so much. It is so important to manifest those things so that you are not able to be affected by all of these things. Because you know what? This person right here this is me. I know that with all this stuff going on, that I am standing in complete solitude, complete foundation. Oh, sorry. Okay. Complete foundation. So, who are you to tell me who I am? So now you're no longer out here trying to get validation. You're no longer out here looking for love. You're no longer out here looking for stability. Because you have it within yourself. So, now that you have it within yourself, you can give it. How can you not love yourself, but then give love? No, you can't do that. You need to possess those things in order for you to give it. You know what I mean? So, it all starts with you. Like they say, it starts with one. And then it goes, and then it spreads, and then that's how you make the whole harmony of love and spirituality, baby. And that's how you gotta do it. And that's how you gotta do it. So, yeah, it's like, it's that's life. That's just how you gotta do things. And that's how you're living with things. You ain't see that, guys. Sorry. I'm sitting on my freaking bin, and like, because I'm 134, I done squished the whole thing, and the top went like that. Alright, anyways, back to this. So, it's going to take time, and I want you to love every part of the progress, because without it, oh my God, because without it, you wouldn't be where you're at now. You wouldn't be not watching this video. You saw the title. You know what I mean? It's knowing. It's about the thing of knowing. Knowing that, you know what, I did that wrong, I'm gonna move forward. For myself. So that I can bring things in. You know what I mean? Because when you start to love and you start to do all of these, you start to like basically manifest these things, right? I'm gonna get a cover because this is like hurting my butt right now. But you're manifesting your personal power. You're doing the things that you want. Like they say, karma. There's good karma. There's good karma. But because people are so messed up, all you hear is bad karma. You know what I mean? So this gel is like not laid, but I'm loving the natural thing. Gotta love it. Gotta freaking love it. This is black gel, by the way. They say it's not good, but it's the only thing laying for today. Anyways, right? So please love that.